Here we go.
And we're going to break into that story and take you back to our top story and developing story on those two missing children. Laura Harris is live at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
We're live at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office on Falkenberg Road, and I'm with Larry McKinnon right now, Detective Larry McKinnon. He's got some new information breaking right now. Larry, what have you just learned?
Well, Carson, we know last night that we found the car abandoned over in Johns Pass Marina. We've since learned, after conducting further investigation, that apparently they boarded onto a 25-foot sailboat, They were last seen outside, sailing outside the channel from Johns Pass. They were seen going underneath the bridge. Apparently right now they're on a 25-foot sailboat. We'll be releasing those photos shortly. We know that they're somewhere out in the Gulf of Mexico. Whether they went north or south, we're not certain. So that's where we're at right now, and we'll be providing more information out shortly.
Larry, it was still very unclear when that car or that truck was parked at that parking garage. Do you know when that happened, when they boarded this boat?
Well, they were seen by witnesses going underneath the Johns Pass Bridge just several hours after the abduction from the grandmother's house. So we're assuming it was just shortly thereafter. So fortunately, with the amount of attention that the media has been putting out on this, we got a tip late last night that the vehicle was at that marina, which led us then to the discovery of the missing boat. And then, of course, now we know that they're out there somewhere in the Gulf, either heading north or south, and that's where we're at.
Do you have a visual on the boat? Do you know that they're still on it?
We don't have a visual on it. We've notified the Coast Guard, the Florida Fish and Wildlife is involved. So every asset that's available that has some type of marine or air unit is going to be out looking for this boat. We're going to be asking other boaters. The U.S. Coast Guard is going to be hailing the boating channels and frequencies to try to get out the word to keep an eye out for this boat. And so now we've pretty much transitioned from a land search now into a water search. But that doesn't mean that they could not get to some port between north and south of here and then get back in another car. So it's just another leg of our search in this investigation.
And Larry, you may have said this before, but where are they suspected to be, or what area?
Well, they left from Madeira Beach, the Johns Pass area, several hours after the abduction. But you know, it's been some time. I mean, we've got almost 24 hours left, so it's all breaking, it's all developing, and so we don't know if they're still in the boat out sailing either north-south or further out into the Gulf, or maybe they've gone into some inlet somewhere and then got into another vehicle. So right now we're going to focus on the water search, but we're not eliminating a possibility for them getting back into another car on land and just using this as a diversionary tactic.
But I know it's still early in the investigation, Larry, but the question now is, does it seem like they had a plan? I mean, he's been off the grid for the past 9 months, people are saying. Does it seem like this was all the plan the entire time?
Well, it's appearing that there was some type of coordinated plan to put this together. We know the boat was made available sometime prior to all this event occurred. We know that he went out there just several hours after this event happened. So it appears to be some coordinated plan. We know that last night it was released that he had heard that this was phase 1 was completed, and now phase 2 was in plan. So it's definitely a coordinated plan. These are not dumb people. These are very intelligent people with just some emotional issues, and hopefully we're still, our goal is still to try to resolve this peacefully, to try to make contact with them and give them some type of resolution that'll work out for everyone.
All right. Well, thank you so very much, Detective Larry McKinnon with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. So as you just heard it, I mean, they were spotted in a boat. Right now, we're still trying to get some more information on it. So very early in this investigation. But as soon as we get more information, we will bring it to you as always. My colleague, Carson Chambers, is working on getting more information on that boat and more information on this possible plan that we're talking about. But for now, we are live at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office on Falkenberg Road. Laura Harris, ABC Action News.
Thank you, Laura.
Laura, thank you very much.
And if you're just joining us, you're just tuning in, you were just listening to Larry McKinnon from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office explaining the latest on that Amber Alert, the search for Colin Chase Haken. He says it's now transitioned from a land search to a water search after the family was spotted boarding a sailboat and leaving the Johns Pass Channel.
Now we will keep you posted on that throughout the day today, of course, here on air and online at abcactionnews.com.